Like he said, you know, when you have death facing you and not knowing if you're gonna live or die, you have a different look at life.
I'm testing the limit. How strong this thing really is. Wait.
Come on, I want to take a picture with him.
Oh!
And I was a corporal before my accident.
I was in Ramadi, Iraq.
The sniper reconnaissance platoon, I was their medic.
I was carrying a soldier, wounded on my shoulder.
Somebody stepped on a tripwire, there was 8 of us, and blew up.
And explosion went off. And
I was hit by EFP.
I was hit by an IED.
Blew up the whole house, killed 7, I was the only survivor.
And a piece of shrapnel hit me.
Blew me like 370 feet to another house's courtyard, and that house collapsed on me. And collapsed my lungs, blew open my stomach, put me in a coma for 19 weeks, I have 3rd-degree burns.
I suffered some traumatic brain injury.
Which then I was diagnosed with TBI 1 and 2, traumatic brain injury.
It's all invisible wounds, and it's all internal and, you know, in your head.
I would rather be dead if it would bring back the company Gunny and company First Sergeant and all them other people.
Yeah, we go back over there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, everything up.
To be back with our team.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tom Iceland, and I'm the Executive Director of Sun Valley Adaptive Sports. The purpose of this camp is to provide an opportunity for these young men who've been severely wounded in Iraq with traumatic brain injuries and have returned home in a broken way, coming back to society where people don't understand their injury, coming back to families who don't know how to deal with the situation, how to even handle the paperwork. And they have to rebuild their lives from the first brick.
My brain injury affected me as in trying to think, trying to remember. A hard time is trying to remember names, trying to remember your numbers, your alphabets, which I had to go through cognitive and speech class all over again, like starting from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade again.
I'm one of the lucky ones that it's not severe, but I do have day-to-day problems with it.
You know, I didn't lose no long-term memory, I lost all short-term.
You see some that are more severe than you, and it really lets you know how lucky you really are.
This week we've had a 5-day-long fly fishing trip here in Sun Valley and the Wood River Valley. We've brought out 11 participants for a wonderful few days of fly fishing.
Before I came on this trip, or I was told about this trip, I was depressed, I was stressed out, I was isolating myself, didn't want to be around family and friends.
I had slumped into a depression there after I got out of the Army, and this has really helped.
I was feeling it would be a good challenge for both of us to step outside the box and do something different, try something new. I felt like we were going to learn something we could take back with us and use.
There's a lot of combat-related stress issues that are associated with traumatic brain injury and PTSD and all the other trauma that they have faced. And fly fishing gives them an opportunity to disconnect from that, to be in the moment, to let the water just kind of wash away their anxiety and their fear and their anger. They're using their bravery and their courage that they used to fight in Iraq and Afghanistan to now heal themselves and do the things that they've always dreamed that they can do.
What I enjoy about fly fishing is it's peaceful. I can get away from the stresses of life, the solitude. It helps me focus, makes my heart rate go down. I really enjoy it.
Hi, my name's Melinda Lambert. My son is Corey Thompson. I think this camp is really magical, and without these people, these warriors would not have these activities.
I think the largest amount of progress that I've seen with a particular warrior in this camp has been with Corey. And the reason being is Corey came out, and his first night at dinner, he was just so enthusiastic about having found something that he can go out and do independently. He told our staff at dinner that he said, I got invited to this camp and I thought, what's the point? I'm too disabled to do this, but whatever, I've never been to Idaho and I'll go.
One of my favorite moments with Corey is when we took about 45 minutes to drag him onto the Wood River, which is a freestone river. It took us about 45 minutes to move 50 yards. Right at the top of this is the honey hole, so putting him on a honey bucket, and it was actually the first time in my life, my guiding career, that I'd ever done anything like this. Up, men, follow your indicator, okay, let it swing, boom, and he hooks the largest rainbow of the entire season. It was an ineffable moment, really, indescribable, and for any angler, that would have been a thrill. For a kid who suffered the kind of things that Corey has, all the more.
Well, I think that this is good for like warriors like me, because it shows that there's stuff out there still, even though they're like injured or whatnot.